Let's now bring in Wilbur Chapman, former chief of patrol for the NYPD. Chief, good to have you once again, sir. I mean, 8 officers shot, 4 of them fatally. Charlotte police saying it's one of the deadliest days for law enforcement in years. I have to imagine that in law enforcement, when this happens to one department, it feels like it happens to them all.
Good morning. It's an absolutely terrible day in law enforcement and an extremely bad day for all of us, having lost 4 law enforcement officers who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in giving their lives to protect the citizens of this country. Let me express my deepest condolences to the families of those who lost officers today, and I wish a speedy recovery for the 4 that have been injured. Normally, car stops and domestic incidents are problematic for police officers because you don't know exactly which way the incident is going to go. But the most difficult for police officers is dealing with an armed combatant who clearly had a criminal record and obviously was not going to submit to the police officers peacefully. It just goes on to emphasize how difficult policing is and how there's this escalating trend of violence in our society that's almost being normalized. We've seen people worship in religious institutions be murdered. We've seen innocent children in schools being murdered, just random violence on the street. And now you see the increasing attacks on police officers, which just shows an element of lawlessness in this country that must be dealt with for the safety of all of us and must be dealt with quickly.
And how do you explain that lawlessness, sir? I mean, the National Fraternal Order of Police said 2023 was the highest on record for officers shot in the line of duty. That number was 378. 46 of them were killed. New numbers show this year could surpass that. I mean, why are we seeing this, sir?
We're seeing a definite anger on the part of criminals who feel that they can act with impunity against the citizens of this country. And since law enforcement represents government, their anger and their dissatisfaction with government and their ability to think that they can act with impunity just escalates. And they don't understand the fact that the guardians of society, the law enforcement officers that are here, if they're not safe, no one in the society is safe.
What about changes that you'd like to see on the horizon? Because the National Fraternal Order of Police is calling on lawmakers to pass that Protect and Serve Act, which, among other measures, would make it a federal crime to knowingly cause or attempt to cause bodily injury to a police officer. What policy changes would you like to see made to keep officers safer on the front lines?
Well, there's a very long list of those policies, but let's start with the simple ones. Police officers or law enforcement officers are presumed to be independent, but they really are no more effective than an agency of government that answers to an elected official. It's incumbent for the safety of the people that the law enforcement officers serve that those officials make sure that police officers and law enforcement officers in their jurisdiction have the resources in terms of personnel and other equipment, as well as statutes in the law to protect the law enforcement officers so they can do their duties appropriately and protect the citizens that they're sworn to serve.
Yeah. I know there's a long list that you would like to see
Yes.
come to pass. Wilbur Chapman, Chief, it's always a pleasure to have you, sir. I'm sorry we have to be speaking about this once again, but always appreciate your insights and your expertise.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.